Welcome, everybody, to DIE-ALOGUE Presents Yellow Tape True Crime Mystery Trivia. I am so excited to be here. I have long wanted to marry my two true crime endeavors, so thank you for listening, and thank you to my contestant and my mystery podcaster who are both here with me. Contestant Patty, hello.
Hi.
It's great to see you, and I know you're no stranger to Yellow Tape.
I'm not.
We go way back to some of my first shows, live shows in Queens.
Yeah.
Can you tell everybody just generally whereabouts you live and also your earliest true crime memory?
I am originally from Brooklyn, but now in New Jersey. And I would have to say earliest true crime memory would have to be OJ. The OJ trial. I mean, that just engulfed everything back then.
It sure did. It's true for me as well. That's when I really started paying attention and started going, I think there's more to this true crime thing than just murder, because that trial was about so many other things. And let's say hello to our true crime mystery podcaster. Please don't tell us your name, but feel free to say hello and share your earliest true crime memory.
Yes, hello, Rebekah. Hello, Patty. Sorry, I missed about half of that. I was banging out some push-ups to get a nice pump before I dominate this competition. Earliest true crime memory. I would say when I was a young boy, a fortune teller was beheaded up the street from my house. And so that was all over the local news. Oh. And so that was pretty interesting. But I'm super excited to play today. Thank you for having me.
Wow, mystery podcaster is coming out the gate pretty strong from the jump.
Yeah, I like to set a precedent very early. Yes.
That's a crazy story and very chilling one as a child, I would imagine.
For sure.
Okay, mystery podcaster and Patty, I'm going to tell you how we play Yellow Tape True Crime Mystery Trivia.
I'm going to ask each player a question. Players will get 2 points for every correct answer, but if they don't know the answer, their opponent can steal the question, and if they get it right, they'll get just 1 point. If the second player gets it wrong, we move on to the next question and the next player. The call-in contestant will always start the game, and they get to select the first category. Now, the fun part is, while the call-in listener contestant gets to pick that first category, the mystery podcaster gets to kill one. Are you ready to play?
Are you ready? Are there any questions?
No, Rebekah, I was born ready, so yes, I'm prepared.
I like your confidence. Doesn't always mean you're going to win, but I like it.
It's never won for me, but I still keep it.
Okay, are you ready to hear the 4 categories?
Right.
Yes.
Category number 1, read it and weep. Literally, these are true crime books and their real crime counterparts. Category number 2, repeat offenders, also known as serial killers. Category number 3, name that lawyer. These are going to be well-known attorneys on both sides of the courtroom and the cases they worked. And category number 4, True Crime 101. These are going to be your vocabulary, definitions, terminology you might have picked up along the way from listening, watching, and reading true crime. Mystery podcaster, what say you? Which category are you going to kill?
While I love the name, I'm going to go name that lawyer because I know about 3 and I don't feel confident in that. So kill it. It's dead.
Kill it. You want the right to an attorney, but you don't want to play this category. Is that what I'm hearing?
Also don't want the right to have to remember their names.
Yeah,
space
that's
for
fair.
that.
That's fair. Okay, so name that lawyer is gone. We've got 3 remaining categories. Patty, you get to pick which one is first. We've got repeat offenders, also known as serial killers, read it and weep, and True Crime 101.
Okay. I'm torn between read it and weep and repeat offenders. And all those serial killers scare the living bejesus out of me. I think I'm going to go repeat offenders.
Repeat offenders, also known as serial killers.
Okay, so to be clear, the repeat offenders category is about serial killers.
Yes.
So,
I
okay,
think
so
I'm
you
gonna go that one.
Well, this is great because the tagline of the show is "You'll laugh, you'll cry, but
I
you will not die." Yes, Patty knows. Okay,
I know.
So I know, and they scare me too. You know, I'm not a fan of serial killers, but let's be real, it's what the people want. Question number 1. Are you ready, Patty?
I guess. Yeah. I was born ready. Let's do this.
That's right. You gotta manifest it.
Stole my tagline. That's cool.
Yeah.
Question number 1 for Patty. This serial killer declined her last meal, asking only for coffee. She also requested the Natalie Merchant song Carnival to be played at her funeral. Do you know, Patty?
Yes, I do.
What is her answer?
Oh crap. Eileen Warnos.
You got it, girl. That is Eileen Warnos in perhaps the strangest mashup of factoids, but that's 2 points for you. Well done. Okay,
Thank
Mystery
you.
Podcaster, you are up with a repeat offender question. Yours is: this serial killer's infamous car is on display at the Alcatraz East Crime Museum in Tennessee. So we're looking for the serial killer's name.
Yes, not the make of the car.
Not the make of the car.
Can I get a point if I get the make of the car?
No, but you can amuse us with it and impress us.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. His infamous car. What state? Again?
The crime museum is called Alcatraz East Crime Museum in Tennessee.
Okay. I'm gonna go Ted Bundy 500.
I can only hope we are as popular as Jeopardy. I like that you threw that in there. That is the correct answer. And I have a feeling you know the car. No points, but why don't you give us a shout out to that adorable car that he was forever ruined?
Oh, an El Camino. I really don't know.
Oh, you were bluffing.
Yeah, I was bluffing.
Oh, I like it. I know Patty knows the car, or I feel like she does.
Well, it was a Beetle.
It was a Volkswagen Beetle. That's correct.
Oh.
Well done, though. You did get your 2 points, and we are on to the next question. Okay. Question number 3, we're back to you, Patty. Known as the coast-to-coast killer for his indiscriminate murder and rape rampages, from 1979 to 1999, this killer was finally caught, convicted, and executed for 2 murders, though it's believed he's responsible for up to 70. Who is this coast-to-coast killer?
Oh, God. What were the years?
1979 to 1999, a 2-decade period. Real monster of a man.
I am blanking.
Okay, you want to take a few seconds, or do you want to say you don't know?
I want to edit and get a new question.
You guys are fun. That's not happening, Patty.
Oh no. Coast to coast, murder and rape, serial killer.
Convicted for 2, though it's believed he was responsible for up to 70. Did you catch that? Contestant Patty just casually listing out brutal acts of violence like murder and rape. Thought this might be a good time to mention, if you're listening with kids, maybe don't listen with kids. You can throw out a serial killer name, or we can throw it to our mystery podcaster.
You can throw it right over here.
I'll throw it over there.
Mystery podcaster, do you know the answer to this question, and do you need it repeated?
I don't need it repeated, and I am 65% sure that I know the answer. I'm gonna go
specific
on Samuel Little.
That is not correct.
Oh,
that was a good guess,
but it's a very
Wow.
good guess. To be honest, his estimation of possible deaths is way above 90. Like, it's so high. Great guess though, but the name we were looking for in this case is Tommy Lynn Sells.
I would have never got that.
Yeah, I would have never got that either.
He's a lesser known serial killer, but no less destructive. And he also was an equal opportunity killer in that he did this to men, women, and children.
Oh, wow.
Truly a monster. Read up on him if you dare.
Tommy Lynn Sellers.
Sells. Sells a toy. For our last question, it is mystery podcaster's turn. So we have a 0 and a 0 there. I think this makes it 2-2.
Yes.
So far, right? Okay,
yes.
So let's see if it changes right now. Mystery podcaster, this serial killer was in costume at a charity fundraiser and had his photo taken with the future First Lady Rosalind Carter, wife of Jimmy Carter, who would become the 39th president of the United States. Serial killer in costume, charity fundraiser with the future First Lady.
Okay. I'm gonna go confidently. John Wayne. I'm gonna go John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, it is absolutely John Wayne Gacy. I think the costume.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other serial killers who used costumes. I shudder to think if there were any, but not that I can think of. So that was 2 points, giving our mystery podcaster just the slight edge of 4 points to Patty's respectable 2. We're going to go into the next category, and Patty's going to start this one off.
True Crime 101.
So let's go back to school. Let's see if you've been absorbing all these terms, all these things you hear when you're reading, listening to, and watching true crime. Are you ready, Patty?
Probably not, but let's go.
All right. In a crime scene police investigation, what does the acronym GSR stand for?
Gunshot residue.
She says confidently, and she's right.
Yikes.
Well done.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's fun fact. My third child, my youngest, was born. His initials are GSW, which my brother highlighted means gunshot wound. Okay. Mystery podcaster, it's your turn. This Latin term describes a preliminary examination of a witness or a juror by a judge or counsel. This Latin term describes a preliminary examination of a witness or a juror by a judge or counsel.
Oh, okay. Okay. Preliminary. That's a word. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go. Ooh, it's right at the tip of my tongue. Ooh.
You can
okay.
take a moment.
We got this. No, we got this. No, we got this. Okay. Preliminary. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with Latin.
Yep.
Okay.
I love the verbal workout. Keep it going.
Yes. Okay. Watch a lot of spelling bees. Okay. We're gonna go with. In just a second, we're gonna say. We're gonna go. You wait. Right. But you're about
Edge
to
of our seats. Edge of our seats.
Yeah, you wait right here. What you're about to hear right now. When I say, I'm gonna go. Oh, you just wait. Okay. We're gonna go with.
Well, what Latin words come to mind? I mean.
The one that I have, I know is wrong, and I'm just gonna say it just to move things along. I'm gonna go habeas corpus. Yeah, I'm gonna go habeas corpus on that one, Rebecca, for 50. Thanks.
Yeah. I love just throwing out Latin terms.
Yeah.
I do know that is incorrect. I cannot think of what habeas corpus means at the moment, but I believe it has to do with.
Oh, it's the rights that you have. It's just for a trial to go properly. The one.
Habeas
why didn't you
corpus.
ask that? Why didn't you know that?
Yeah,
why didn't you ask that one? The one I do know. But that's cool.
Yeah,
so
the
wrong.
lawyer-
So it's not right.
That is incorrect. The
That's fine,
lawyer's
that's cool.
petition with the habeas corpus. Yeah, the lawyers.
Yes.
That's like a petition, like a pretrial thing.
Yeah.
And so is this. Patty, can you steal it for 1 point? This would bring you closer to where your opponent's score is. Do you have any idea of this preliminary examination of a witness or juror by a judge or counsel? Sounds like your friend over, your opponent over here.
Yeah, because I do.
She knows it.
Yeah, I do.
She's just building suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
Got
in
it,
mind.
Patty, and boom, drop it on him, Patty.
Yep.
Drop
Here
it
it
on
is.
him, right? Boom, right there.
It's
Here you
right
go.
there. Yep.
And we're gonna go now, Patty.
And
Drop
there.
it now.
Yep. There it is.
I'm picturing like the jump rope, like when two people are doing it fast and you're like waiting for your moment to go in, and you're like,
Yeah, that's
Yep.
all she's doing. Yeah, she's
And
waiting.
then-
Nope.
and then
Moments
just gotta
now.
wait, gotta
Yep.
wait. Not now. Oh,
Nope.
almost. Nope.
Missed it. Nope. Okay. Nope. I got nothing. He took my
Okay.
habeas corpus.
I think you're both going to know it when you hear it. And I want to just remind you both that this is not just a game, but an educational opportunity for us all to learn together.
Mhm.
This is Voir Dire.
I did not know it.
Never even heard that before.
Okay, well now
Boudoir.
you know.
I know Boudoir.
It's not Boudoir.
I
It's
know
that
that one,
close
yeah.
cousin. It's Voir Dire. And this is mainly related to jury selection, when both lawyers get to interview and talk to the potential jurors in a case. And I watched this for the Derek Chauvin trial nonstop. Voir dire. It's a legal phrase. The exact translation is to speak the truth. So the voice is right. It's to speak the truth.
Sounds a lot more powerful in English.
I bet you'll know it now, and you can impress people with it later.
Mea culpa, you guys. I got this one wrong. Upon post-production fact-checking, I learned that voir dire is actually Old French, but it is based on the Latin verum dicere. So I was kind of right. Either way, I don't think Alvin or Patty knew, and it didn't affect the final score, but I do apologize for the oversight. Hashtag the more you know.
Okay, so we are back to Patty with our next question. Is a crime scene that has not been disturbed described as hot or cold? A crime scene that has not been disturbed, is it hot or cold?
It is on fire. It is hot.
It is. It's a hot crime scene, not to be confused with a cold case. So good way to remember that. Well done, Patty. That's 2 points for you. You are now at 4, bringing you neck and neck with our mystery podcaster, who also has 4, but also has a question right now. So, mystery podcaster.
I'm going to need you to get that wrong, mystery podcaster.
They don't call me Tiebreaker McGee for nothing, okay? Rebecca, please. Question. Ready?
I had no idea when I asked him, Patty, that he was Tiebreaker McGee. Okay, mystery podcaster. Who presents evidence to a grand jury?
Oh,
So think of all the roles in a courtroom.
yes. Okay.
Whose job is it to present the evidence to a grand jury?
Okay, we're going to present that evidence to the grand jury. We're going to present that evidence because that person who presents the evidence to the grand jury would be the prosecution.
You are correct. Could you state it in a role? The person, not the noun.
Oh, a prosecutor. I'm sorry.
You got it. Absolutely. I know you know it, so I wanted to give you that opportunity with, so you've got 6 points now. Patty has a respectable 4, and we're going into our last category.
Read it or weep.
Which I'm really excited about. These are about true crime books and their real crime counterparts. Are you both ready?
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Wow.
Oh, gee, I'm scared now. Oh, man. Oh,
Say it like you mean it, Patty. Okay. This book is one of the first nonfiction novels ever written, and it's one of the most, if not the most popular true crime books in history. The story reconstructs the murder of the Clutter family and the investigation and eventual capture and execution of the killers. One of, if not the most popular true crime books in history.
This is my question, isn't it?
This is you. We're literally looking at you. Take a moment.
And I know the author. Can you ask me the author and I get points for it? Because I know the author.
This is a great question for me, the host, with the answers. And I'm going to apply this across the board. You will each get 2 points if you answer the book title and author. If you can only give me one or the other, I'm going to give you 1 point. And that applies to the mystery podcaster and the contestant. So Patty, if you can give me the author, I will give you 1 point.
Okay, well, let's pause on the name of the book. The author is, I believe, Truman Capote, right?
That is correct.
Okay. The name of the book. Oh, I watched a documentary on this.
I know it's in there. I know it's in there.
It's right there, Patty. It's right there.
You know, I gotta like go
Picture,
through all.
visualize it.
You got a minority
shelf.
report it. It's all there on the screen in front of you. You're moving it with your hands right now.
I gotta search through all the clutter, all the junk, all the podcasts, all the
Swipe it away.
streams, all the
I love the unlikely alliance between my true crime mystery podcaster and my contestant. This is beautiful.
You got my back. You got my back. No, I'm blanking. It was so long ago. I don't know. I know
That's
it was
okay.
Truman Capote. I don't know the name of the book.
You are getting 1 point for the
Thank you.
author. Now the question becomes, should the other opponent get the potential other 1 point for the other half of the question?
I think he should. If he can name the book, then I think he should.
All right, mystery podcaster, we're going to you. What is the name of this book by Truman Capote, which Patty nailed?
Rebecca, I'm gonna go Rich Dad Poor Dad. Count them.
So close.
No. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Nope.
Could have been. It could have been. It could have been.
It's a great book. It's a great book.
Yeah.
All right, get ready for a universal kicking yourself all at once. Say it with me. In cold blood.
Oh, dang it.
Hey, Patty, you're at 5 now. Mystery podcaster's at 6. That closed a little bit of a gap. Podcaster, we're going to you. This question is for you. Though the author passed away before it was published, her book highlights the decades-long investigation of the Golden State Killer who would be captured the same year the book would end up being published. So again, 2 points if you can tell me the title of the book and the author. 1 point for the title, 1 point for the author.
Ooh, this is a tough one. To make it less tough, first off, I'm going to go. First off, rest in peace, Michelle McNamara. So that's 1 point. Rest in peace to her. Fantastic.
Beautifully done.
And writer. And then I'm going to go for the title of the book. I'm going to go I'll Be Gone in the Dark.
You've got it. And yes, may she rest in peace. What a legacy.
Absolutely.
Well done. That brought you to 8 points. Patty's with 5, but there's still more in this round. So let's not have anybody feeling like a winner or loser just yet. It'll come.
Not anybody, namely Patty, because I am on fire.
Yeah,
right
don't feel like a loser, mystery podcast. Don't kick yourself.
All right, Ms. Thing, you're up. In his debut true crime story, Robert Kolker both sheds light on the still at large serial killer who is targeting sex workers and also on the ways our justice system failed the victims. Debut true crime story, Robert Kolker both sheds light on the still at large serial killer who is targeting sex workers and also on the ways our justice system has let these victims down.
What are you looking for? Are you looking
Okay, so the author's name is in this question.
Right.
So you will get the full 2 points just because that's only fair for the title. I understand this is a little bit of a
the title of
the variation.
Okay, I see.
Because the author is in there, right? So
Yeah. You're looking for the name of the
we're
book.
looking for the name of the book.
Lost Girls.
You've got it. You did. It's Lost
I actually
Girls.
have it on my bookshelf and I wasn't 100% sure. I never opened it.
Well, let me tell you something. You're right, and you should read it. It's fantastic, and well done, because that just brought you to 7. And now it's 8-7. I think this is what they call neck and neck. Mystery true crime podcaster, you're up with the final question. Now, again, this is for 2 points. I'm going to need the title and the author. Yes, I understand this has had some variations in this round, but look, anything is possible on Yellow Tape True Crime Mystery Trivia. Podcaster, this book was adapted into a 2019 film starring Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx. It confronts the problem of wrongful convictions and a broken criminal justice system. In fact, the author would go on to establish a nonprofit called Equal Justice Initiative, who provides legal representation to prisoners who have been wrongly convicted and poor prisoners without effective representation. So that's a lot.
Yeah.
So the book was turned into a 2019 film with Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx. The author, in addition to writing this book, founded a nonprofit called Equal Justice Initiative. We need the book title, which is the same name as the film.
Yes.
And the author's name. We'll take one or both.
Well, I know one.
Great.
I'm really bummed. I can't remember the guy's name. Okay.
I mean,
but it's 8-7.
Right now, you have 8. Patty has 7.
So just to do a little quick math, just quick maths. Okay. If I
think that was his answer. I think he was saying the book title was 8-7. He got it wrong.
If I get one, I have 9. If she gets the other, she has 8. I still win.
I think that's
Okay,
correct.
That
Okay,
don't
awesome.
seem right. That don't seem right.
Okay, so the book and film is called Just Mercy.
That's correct.
I do not know that wonderful person's name, but a shout out to that guy and the work that he's done. And so, boom, that's all I got. I'll take my one.
I mean, that's a solid one. I'm so glad you know the film and the book because they're two of my favorites.
Great.
Patty,
They're great. They're great.
do you know the man responsible for this incredible work?
I got nothing. I will take my L.
Well, just hold on, because I think we're all going to feel good to learn this man's name and
Oh,
to
yeah.
say it, and we're all going to remember it, just like Voir Dire.
Yes.
So now we know Voir Dire is to tell the truth, to speak the truth. And this man's name is Brian Stevenson, and he is doing the Lord's work. And
Brian
dream
Stevenson.
dialogue guest, I will just put that out there into the universe. Would love to speak to
Brian-
this man. Just
Brian-
Mercy by Brian Stevenson, favorite book. So unfortunately, Patty didn't get a point,
No.
but she did learn about Brian Stevenson.
I did.
So what a great game. We have 9 points for our mystery podcaster, 7 points for our contestant, Patty. Let's see who you've been talking to this whole time. But before we do you recognize his voice?
His voice sounds so familiar, and I just can't place it.
That's super fun. One of the coolest parts of this whole segment we're doing is that people could be meeting in real time their favorite podcaster or discovering a new one to
Mhm.
become their favorite. So, mystery podcaster, why don't you turn your camera on and reveal yourself?
Okay. So I'm okay. So I'm gonna hit this button right here. Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello, Patty. How are you doing?
Good.
Yes. My name is Alvin. I host a podcast called Affirmative Murder.
How are you?
I'm good. You also learned today of my other moniker, Clarence McClutch. All I do is win. And I'm sorry that it had to go down this way, but it was awesome to meet you.
You know, it's all right. It's all right. I'll take my L to you. It's all right.
Alvin, why don't you just give Patty and our listeners a little taste of what they might hear on Affirmative Murder?
Affirmative Murder is a true crime podcast that I host with my best friend since we were 12. If you like listening to true crime in the atmosphere where it feels like appetizers should be dropped down every couple of minutes, TGI Fridays, that kind of energy, come on and check us out at Affirmative Murder. That's what we do.
Well, this was amazing. You really both brought such good energy to the game. And I know it's officially over, but Alvin, you've won a yellow tape mug. Patty, you're getting a sticker and a pencil. Keep practicing.
I got a sticker and a pencil.
Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. But wait, I know the game's over, but I still have one last question for you both.
Ooh.
I want to know from each of you, if it was your last night on Earth, what would your last meal be?
Oh God.
Ooh, Patty.
Right now I am feeling a slice of New Park pizza.
What's New Park Pizza?
That is on Cross Bay Boulevard in Queens.
Such a New Yorker naming,
we're
like
getting
not
deep,
it's
deep
not just
names.
pizza. You've got to
Yeah.
go like,
Oh no, it's got to be that place.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it is delicious.
But just a slice last night? You're not going to do a pie? Just like
I probably will. A pie. Let's do
Yeah.
a
Whole
pie.
pie. Yeah, whole pie.
A
Come on,
pie.
Patty.
Yeah, a
there's
pie.
there's
Last day.
like
Yeah.
limits. Yeah,
No.
It's the
It's gotta-
apocalypse.
A pie. Yeah.
that's
yeah.
respectable.
Yeah.
Alvin, how about you?
Okay, glad you asked. Okay, so my meal would consist of 3 courses. First thing, it would be from several different places as well. I would need to have the cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster as my starter.
Oh,
Boom.
man.
So I start off with a couple of breads, I'm eating those, throwing those back. Then I need a nice medium rare Wagyu steak from Catch Steak. I need that. Boom.
Fancy.
Asparagus and some maybe like scalloped potatoes.
Hmm.
To finish things off, I'm gonna go a cookies and cream milkshake with
Mm.
Patty with a cronut. I eat
Oh,
all of these things. I eat all of them, and I don't go to the bathroom. And then I let whatever happens when I die.
Yeah,
Let it happen. Just let it be.
Let me tell
that's
you,
decadent.
those cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster,
They're a crime. They are. A
I
crime.
have
yes.
a recipe for those, and they're delicious. I make those. Oh,
So
I got
good.
them.
Well,
But I would add to my meal Applebee's used to make a sizzling apple pie,
Ooh,
and that was delish. So I would add that to my meal.
yeah. Treat yourself, Patty. Treat yourself.
God,
Mhm.
I enjoyed the specificity of these answers. Thank
Yeah.
you both. And thank you everybody for listening. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. If you would like to play Yellow Tape True Crime Mystery Trivia, please visit RebekahSebastian.com for details and follow both of my shows on social media at DIE-ALOGUE Pod, at Yellow Tape Trivia. Thank you so much. And thank you, Patty and Alvin, for a great round.
Had a blast.
It was fun.
You guys are awesome.
DIE-ALOGUE is a Yellow Tape Media production, audio engineered by Jason Usry and produced, hosted, and edited by me, Rebekah Sebastian. If you love the podcast, please consider becoming a diehard by signing up at patreon.com/dialogue. Other ways to support the show? Follow along on social media. We are at DIE-ALOGUE Pod across platforms, and you can now watch most episodes on YouTube by subscribing to my channel, Rebekah Sebastian. For more information or to drop me a note, visit RebekahSebastian.com. Until next time, thank you for listening and killing the small talk.